I've always found that watching high level replays is a good way to learn, but it's not something I've done for a while. In this video I'm going to analyse 5 replays from 3 legend rank Luke players. I'll be speeding up the parts of the match where I don't have anything interesting to say, but I'll post the replay IDs in the description in case you want to watch the whole thing. The first match is Watyawacha vs Kakeru. He does a good job of staying outside of the range of JP's normals, only going in when he wants to poke. This range makes it hard for JP to use his buttons, while Luke can still poke with Sandblast. At this range, Luke is too far for most of his normals. He's trying to poke with forward heavy punch, but it's not really working. In the first round, he's fairly passive and ends up getting walked down and losing. He adapts to this in round 2 by moving forward more before pressing buttons. He catches Kakeru with a crouching medium kick drive rush. I'm fairly sure he noticed that Kakeru was moving a lot and decided to hit him with a low. He uses an Oki setup I've never seen before. After charged medium knuckle tackle, he follows up with a dash into back heavy kick which hits super meaty. It's +7 on hit, which he's able to confirm into a crouch heavy punch. I tested this setup and it's 0 on block. I'm definitely stealing this. He defends a crazy level 2 setup here. I need to lab JP's level 2 more because I almost never block these successfully. Round 3 goes pretty much the same as round 1. He goes into burnout and decides to jump out almost immediately. This is definitely the right decision because otherwise it's checkmate. Next up is the same player versus Yaz. In round 1 he plays neutral with Ryu, trading moves back and forth on block. Luke gets burnt out. This is partly due to his decision to drive reversal a Hashigeki, but mostly due to Ryu's strong drive damage. In burnout, he correctly recognises a fake DI and back throws. From here, he keeps up pressure with fireball into stand heavy kick, being completely unafraid of DI. This constant pressure in burnout is something I need to do more of, since the main downsides of burnout are defensive. After a successful shimmy, he opts for a medium punch target combo. This is a good choice in burnout, as it recovers a ton of drive on hit. After the target combo, he does a dash knee which is +8 on hit, giving him the kill. This setup is +1 on block, so it's a good Oki option. In round 2, he adapts by walking Ryu down instead of trading blows with him. His block timing here is excellent. Once he gets in, he's willing to spend a ton of resources to keep his pressure. He clearly doesn't want to be reset to neutral after what happened in the first round. This immediate adaptation is a great skill. He does get burned out and pushed to the corner, but reacts to the DI and wins the game. Moving on to a different player, this time against a Bison. Bison starts out aggressive. Luke opts to take his turn with a crouch medium kick drive rush after blocking scissors. This is a good choice because he's on full meter. It will also catch Bison if he tries to steal a turn or walk back. After this, he exploits Bison's lack of reversal with some strike throw mix-ups. He's opting to throw a lot, but the Bison does walk back and get a whiff punish. This leads to burnout, which is the downside of spending all of that meter earlier. After a few unlucky guesses, the round is now over. In round 2, there's another great crouch medium kick when the Bison tries to approach. Being able to predict when the opponent will move is a great way to get an opening. After another scissors, Luke opts for a drive rush. I think he's recognised that this Bison player isn't trying to steal turns, so he can get away with some greedier options. It gets a bit scrambly from both sides, but he does manage to get a jump reset which wins him the round. In the final round, he spends a ton of resources to push Bison into the corner. He doesn't want to give Bison any room to breathe. It's worth noting that he can spend a bit more liberally, because he has level 3 available to restore meter. The rest of the round isn't too interesting, but there is a great stand light kick with punish to close out the game. This next match is against Moke. Almost immediately there's a great whiff punish which is cancelled into tackle. I'm guessing this was a misinput because there's no reason to do this. He then DPs out of the corner pressure and gets a great shimmy against Moke's delay tech. Unfortunately, he does end up losing the round. Next round, he gets a backdash against Moke's throw. He wins the round extremely quickly by guessing correctly after Moke's wake up every single time. It doesn't really feel like there's much to analyse here, he just guesses right constantly. In neutral, he's playing aggressively with lots of drive rush jab to close the distance. I think his plan is to force his way in so that Mai can't play her long-ranged poking game. He wants to keep Mai out of the range where she can bully with standing heavy punch. Despite playing aggressively, he's still doing some baits to avoid being too predictable. The final match is Chris Wong vs Kaneshiro. In the first round, Chris Wong is playing patiently but does end up getting pushed to the corner. He reverses the situation with a well-placed back throw. Back throw is a good option to escape the corner if you can sneak it in. The Guile escapes and backs up to full screen. A little while later, Luke punishes Guile's Sonic Blade with a sweep. Sonic Blade is weak to lows, so you can punish it on reaction if you're close enough. In round 2, Chris again plays patiently. You might wonder why he's backing up against Guile. The reason is that he wants to stay out of the range where Guile can fireball drive rush and easily force his way in. He makes good use of Luke's fireball to bully Guile and chip away at his meter. Since Luke's fireball travels almost instantly, it's a lot better at challenging zoners than traditional ones. After pushing Guile to the corner, Chris Wong gets a level 1 punish on Sonic Blade. Sonic Blade does have enough recovery for this to work, but you need to be quick. There's a bit more back and forth, but Guile does end up taking the round. In the third round, Chris Wong is bullying with fireballs. He then moves closer and gets a jump in. He cleans this round up quickly, with Guile not having a chance to do much of anything. This again demonstrates how good Luke's fireballs are at stopping zoning. That's all the replays for now. I have no idea whether or not this was helpful. This isn't my usual kind of video, so let me know if you enjoyed it or not. Thanks for watching, make sure to subscribe and I'll see you all next time.